fun that you don't want to miss. Are you ready to add some spice to your life? Hell yeah, you are. And I am ready to please you. Spicy Conversations, SME After Dark.
What is ID Life? Well, over the last 18 years, a group of scientists and doctors have been working on the development of a one-of-a-kind nutritional supplement program that takes all the guesswork out of what you need and delivers your truly personalized pharmaceutical-grade nutrition with your name on it directly to your door. Through the integration of thousands of medical and scientific studies, answers you provide to the free assessment, and more than 5,470 algorithms that process the data, ID Nutrition recommends what you need, leaves out what you don't, and blocks things known to the system to have possible adverse effects based on the answers you provide. The result is a program that is revolutionizing the health and wellness industry. Welcome to ID Life. For more information, just go to thedougstewartshow.idlife.com. That's thedougstewartshow.idlife.com. Do you have your own radio show? Are you an artist or a DJ? BB Mobile Apps is the solution for you. They specialize in creating mobile apps for entertainers. That's right. You can have your own mobile app where your followers can hear your shows or music, watch your videos, and view all your social networks in one place. You can even make money with banner ads and send push notifications directly to your audience to make sure they get your messages. Everyone has their phones on them, right? A mobile app will add credibility to your brand because your content will be accessible to them while they're on the go. BB Mobile Apps also makes apps for bloggers, actors, and producers. The process only takes about 20 minutes. Just go to bbmobileapps.com and click Get Started Now. That's bbmobileapps.com and tell them the Doug Stewart Show sent you. Footballsportsapp.com. What is it? It's the first live-action mobile sports app played in real time and a cool way to immerse yourself in the game. Make coaching calls just like the pros. Check out the video. Download for free this fall and register now again at footballsportsapp.com. Want to be part of this new exciting technology and make money? Fill out the short form at the bottom of the website and mention TDSS. Again, footballsportsapp.com. Yes, sir. Hour number 2 of the Doug Stewart Show. Let's go. Yeah. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Or good afternoon, or good evening, or good night, whatever you may be. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Doug Stewart Show. It is a Women's Wednesday, my favorite day of the week. Got a couple more stories to read here, man. If you're just logging into the show today or tuning in today for the first time, man, today we tried something different, or we're trying something different. We're going to continue with Women's Wednesday, an added feature, and we're brought to you by footballsportsapp.com, where we ask the women to email me directly at doug@thedougstewartshow.com with anything they want to talk about. And we'll read those emails throughout the show. We've gotten a couple of great emails. Who emailed? The first person to ever email us on a Women's Wednesday, and we're not talking no dudes, was Sheila D. And then we had Mary Kay Slive. She emailed us as well. I've got another email, man. I've got another one. This email comes from Michelle Oslama. And she says, Doug, absolutely love what you do on the Doug Stewart Show. My husband's a pretty big deal, but you're a big woolly, Doug. I love you. Keep doing what you do, sexy. Signed, Michelle Oslama. Wow, I don't know what your husband does for a living, but to say that I'm a big woolly and to say that I'm, a bigger deal than your husband, Miss Michelle Oslama, it sounds good to me. I don't know if you heard it. The studio audience was applauding. She says, keep doing what you do, sexy. Signed, Michelle Oslama. Thank you. Wow. Woman's Wednesday. All right, I'm going to read some email messages here in a second. 2 quick stories from the world of the NFL. It's good because we're getting into that time where we talk a lot of football. The NFL is right around the corner. College football is right around the corner. So this is perfect for me. I love this. I absolutely love this. And also, let me remind you as well, in 15 minutes we got some entertainment news. Very interesting story. Something that's been gone for a long time in Atlanta may be back. Yeah, I'll tell you more about that in 15 minutes. But Jeremy Mincey, defensive end for the Dallas Cowboys, calls it a career. That's right. He wanted to play for the Dallas Cowboys and nobody else. So when that wasn't an option, dude retired. He wrote this long, emotional letter to the fans of Dallas. I thought that he was a solid player, played on a couple of different teams, played on Jacksonville for a minute. Played on several different teams, but he was a solid player. The Dallas Cowboys are just totally decimated by suspensions and injuries. You know, we're talking about this Dak Prescott story. That's a great story. A young kid out of Mississippi State, quarterback. But Dallas may suck this year because all their players hurt or suspended. So we'll keep our eye on that, man. Jeremy Mincey done. Came back from an injury, thought that he was ready to go. Dallas didn't offer him a deal. And, you know, he said if he couldn't play for the Cowboys, he had some type of affinity for Dallas. If he couldn't play for the Cowboys, he wasn't going to play anywhere, and he retired. So, guess good career, and good luck to you, sir. And also, lastly, Antonio Cromartie avoids arrest thanks to a new deal with the Colts. That's right. The Indianapolis Colts signed Antonio Cromartie Monday night to replace Vontae Davis, who will be out until at least October with a sprained ankle. And it was that 1-year, $3 million contract the cornerback signed that will reportedly keep him out of jail. According to TMZ Sports, Cromartie was facing a possible arrest for child support owed to the mother of his first child. Get it out, Dougie. Cromartie, 32, was delinquent on payments of $4,000 per month since January to Rosmita Pierre. According to the report, Cromartie skipped the court date in Florida last week, but was able to bring the account out of arrears thanks to his new deal. Cromartie, a 4-time Pro Bowler who received over $7 million last year in base salary and bonuses with the New York Jets, has fathered, at least that we know of, 12 children. From 8 different women. Lord have mercy. He and his wife have welcomed twins in May, though Cromartie said he had a vasectomy. Y'all remember that story. Dude said he had to snip and still had damn kids. That's that super sperm. Super sperm. Yeah. You remember the Grizz, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. You remember, was it last week the Grizz went in on Andre Rison because of child support? And I didn't fully support that whole notion because the reason why is Andre Rison's been out of football a long time, former Atlanta Falcon wide receiver. He's been out of football a long time. You know what it is. You've heard the stories, read the stories about these athletes that retire and go broke, file bankruptcy, and they just go belly up. They don't have money. So I don't know the background to Andre Rison. He could be literally facing some tough times. But for a man to make $7 million last year, and he's made 44, I don't think I even said that. He's made $44 million in his career. He's still playing right now, is totally unacceptable. How dumb could you be? Absolutely incredible. So I don't think this is an excuse for this guy. Like, this is a totally different scenario than the whole Andre Rison thing. You know, if you want to criticize this guy, I get it. You know, clearly he's going to have some issues when he's done playing football. This man was dependent on signing with a team and making a little bit of money after he's already made $44 million. So that's saying that, in effect, you don't have the money to pay this child support? Oh, yeah, and you've made $44 million in your career? You're still playing? It's not like you've been retired from the NFL for 10, 15 years, per se, like Andre Rison. You're still playing. You should have some money, bruh. And I don't want to count your money, but you should have some money. And evidently you don't. And you're listening to The Doug Stewart Show. Let me read some messages in the chat room on Spreaker.com. Thank you so much for being totally interactive. Thank you. From Andre Elam. He says, Josh Gordon needs a check. Ninja hadn't gotten paid in 2 years. That's true. Maybe he will settle down. Maybe he will fly, straighten up and fly right, as the way the saying goes. Because he need that money. And I just don't get it, man. Like, how can 98% of the league handle their business and be prepared to take a drug test, and you pretty much know when the drug tests are coming, or just, in fact, you know the time period in which you can't smoke weed or do the drugs or whatever. How can you not do that at all? Let's see, more chat in the chat room on Spreaker.com from DeBell. Agree 90. Pullout game is horrible. That's why he needs to cover it up. Man, you're talking about Antonio Cromartie and covering it up. From Thorny Switch, we can hope, Ninja. Doubt it, though. From J Fish to Microwave, $4,000 is a lot of money for one kid. Yeah, so he's got how many? Man, that's a hellified deal. $4,000 a month for one kid. $4,000 in 1 month. That's 40, 10, that's $48,000 for a year for one kid. You know my whole thing, or if you listen to the show, you know my whole thing about child support. Just show me receipts. We'll cover your receipts. One kid don't need $48,000. One very relatively young person doesn't need $48,000. Let's see, he's got 12 kids from 8 different mothers. So if he has $4,000 across the board, 4 times 10, that's $48,000 a month. $48,000 a month, but he's made $44 million. It's a bad look no matter how you look at it. More in the chat room on Spreaker.com. From Jay Clyde, child support should be based on the needs of the child and not the lifestyle they may have had. Oh, I 100% agree. I'm not going to get into a long diatribe about that. But in a nutshell, my thoughts on child support, man, and you're listening to a guy that went through 18 years of child support. Okay? My thing on child support, man, is just show me receipts. To just throw out an obligatory number because that's what you made or that's the lifestyle that the wife had before when you were married, is not cool. And a kid don't need $48,000. There's not $4,000 in food and medical care and gas to provide, a ride for this kid to get to and from school or wherever. It's not $4,000 in a month for a kid, and this $4,000 isn't a lot in comparison to a lot of other these celebrities and these millionaire, billionaire people. I mean, that's just ridiculous. I don't understand why the laws are like that. From Cornelius Small, January, 8 months, that's $32K. If you got $7 million in 1 year, you just got put in an account and left it auto draft and collect interest off of it. Simple as that. That's very true. I think Cornelius is in some type of financial field. But yeah, the miracle of compounding interest. $1 million? $1 million. Do you know how much $1 million makes in interest a year? A lot. A lot. Just say 4%. I don't want to do the math. I don't have a calculator in front of me right now. So you're talking 4%. If you got $1 million, 4% interest a year or monthly on whatever that base figure is, man, you can live off that. So I don't get this stuff, man. I don't get how a cat has $20 million cash liquid and somehow goes broke. I don't get that. Like, if I had $20 million cash and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, I'd just live off the interest. It's as simple as that. I wouldn't even touch the money. I wouldn't need or have the need for a financial advisor or nothing. What is a financial? And I have a great financial advisor, clearly. And Ninja ain't worked in 4 years. I got a great one, okay? But that being said, if I had $20 million cash, I don't need no financial advisor. I'm living off the interest. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. How could you have $20 million cash money and go broke? It makes no sense to me. It makes no sense. What? That's crazy. All right, entertainment up next. We late. We got to go to break. Back in 3 minutes.